does this? Why does this game have a God, hats off to the person that wrote this. Okay, look what I got. Check it out. Look at this beauty. It is a 2022 Man Killer quarter. Look how pretty it is, man. There's no rust, barely any scratches. Man. Okay, so I saw somebody that was weaving a light around a quarter or penny. Man, to see the light slowly dance around the coin. Man, it's so beautiful. Just so beautiful, man. No rust, no tarnish, no reactions. Just beauty. Maybe I earned $168,000. Yeah, we're emptied. Mac. $95,000. This is, standard, okay? So that's 50,000, 56,000 liters. Time to get back to work. Man, my boss today, oh my god, they were so happy. Such good spirits after they went on their vacation. So nice. So heartwarming to see them all happy. Man, his freaking attitude, like, it's called, he's not mean. He's actually really nice. But, like, since his vacation, he's gotten, like, hell of a lot more open and smiley. I'm happy that they're happy. Makes me happy. Happy environment is a healthy environment. Oh, unfolding machine. No time to explain. Get in the car carvings. I don't know, I saw that meme on like Instagram. Alright, let's do some math. Math. Okay, so it's time to determine what, I mean, I know it's been determined already. What crop is the best? Okay. crop. We're gonna. Alright. Let's say plant. Never mind, hold on. So I want to take some data values, and I have to commemorate there's like this driving guy. It's a guy with the intro. He has like a helmet and with wheels on it. That guy is great. I got some data. I screenshot a piece of data. Here's the data from his video. There's actually many pieces of data. So crop. So first off is wheat. And per hectare, you're going to generate 8,900 units of wheat. Next is barley. Barley. And you're going to generate 9,600 per hectare. Canola. You're going to generate 5,800 units per hectare. Oat. You're going to generate 5,700. Sorghum. You're gonna generate 8,200. If it generated 82,000, I'd honestly farm sorghum. Soybeans is 4,500. Yield half of that of barley or wheat. Why don't you farm those? Well, here's the thing. If you go over, we're gonna do math. The thing is, if you got the same money for all these, like let's say, if the price of all the products you could sell, all the crops you could sell, were the exact same, okay? No differences, then barley would be almost a clear, obvious winner. However, let's look at barley, okay? The best price is $704 in the 700 range, and in the best range is 2,300. So that is 3 times higher. So it's called barley produces double the amount of soybeans, but soybeans, what's it called? So let's see. So in place of, what's it called? So instead of getting $2,500, let's say like $2,300, right? You would get roughly $1,400. Now, if you have 2 brain cells or more, you should know that 2,300 is a lot bigger than 1,400, and plus barley grows a lot longer than soybeans. Corn is 9,200. And for the sake of it, and sunflowers, there are more crop types. But I'm gonna keep it simple. So the best producers of a single harvest, this is not counting harvest. For example, it takes about 3 harvests, 3 hours, or no, 2 hours to harvest to pre-plant this field. I want to estimate that I produce probably at least maybe 20,000 soybeans an hour. Maybe. You get? So for example, I might sound like, I'm gonna try to explain this very simply. Okay? Even though I get soybeans like instantly once, imagine that soybean like this, and there's a scale, right? If it's mouse line, that scale kind of turns like to this, right? You have a certain rate of soybeans. Let's say I'm producing 100,000 soybeans per hour, okay? If we grew barley, we'd produce 200,000 barley an hour. 200,000 divided by 704 is way less than 100,000 times this. Alright. Look on. Oh, okay, good. I love Reddit. Reddit's so great. Okay. So we have sorghum is at 4. Sorghum we got 4. Oats we got 4. Soybean we have 6. Corn we also have 6. Sunflower at 7. Barley's at 9. Wheat is at 10. Can you hear my... Alright, so in terms of production time or growth, the worst crop is obviously wheat. In fact, it actually ranks as the slowest growing crop, counting every other crop that I did not include. So if you want to grow crops fast, do not grow wheat. If you want to grow wheat, default, you're going to be waiting a long ass time. Wheat's basically dead in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. Now, we're going to take the minimum price of each harvest. Alright. So wheat, we have a minimum price. So this is good to get minimum price, not maximum. Minimum, you will never fall below, okay? So it says, according to this, hopefully the game, in medium difficulty. You should not ever be selling wheat for roughly... Let's see, we're in... what's it called? A lot of crap that... Okay, we're gonna write that as the low point. So wheat is 520. It's not minimum, but we're gonna 704. 704. Oats is 1,000. And wait, nope. It's good because if I can see the money in the low point, you can easily estimate. So let's see, we got 478 for this, 870 for oats. We got not us canola. Wait, hold on, nope. Alright, so canola is 909. Okay, I need sunflowers actually. 840. The soybeans is a whopping $1,029. Corn is 450. I know 51. Corn has a bad minimum price. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Sorghum, 622. The best minimum price is soybeans, and the worst is wheat. Holy, that is bad. 520 for wheat. That's why I never ever... I don't really touch wheat with a 10-foot stick. I don't know if I'm a noob. Oh, hi. I don't know if I'm a noob or not. But I just don't like to do that. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Hopefully you can stay. I'm going to use my iPhone, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use TI. Okay, actually, luckily that could have taken like 2 minutes. It only took like 30 seconds. Got it. Time to do some mental abuse to humans, also known as math. Alright. So, we're gonna do something interesting here, okay? So, it's called... We're gonna do price per hectare. So we take 8,900 divided by 1,000 and times 520. So a hectare at minimum, this is all at minimum. At minimum price, you're gonna get $4,628 for wheat. Actually, that's fine. Next with barley, $9,600 divided by 1,000 times 4. Oh yeah, you know, barley's worse. Barley has an awful minimum price. Do not. Oh my god, that's bad. 478. And you're gonna get $4,588. And by the way, I'm gonna round down for this. This is 0.8, but I'm gonna round down because minimum is pretty good. Because with money, in my opinion, it's the best thing is to round down for predictions. Because let's say if I could make $20,000 a year, I think I'm gonna do that. I'd round it down to like 15,000 because if you adapt to a smaller budget than you're predicting, it's easier for you to get through tough times, in my opinion. If you know what I mean, right? 5,800 for canola, and you divide this by 1,000, and you multiply it by 909. Actually, you can just go 5.8. $5.8 times 909 is $5,272. With oats, 5.7 times 817, and you're gonna get 4,656 for sorghum. You're gonna get $5,100, almost exactly. That's interesting. That's the highest. That's the second highest price actually, behind canola. Soybean, 4.5. This is gonna be a high one, isn't it? Times 1,029 Actually, 4,630. Now here's moment of truth. 9.2 times 451. It is close. It's like $500 behind. However, I'd rather farm soybeans because it's a little bit higher in value, and of course, corn headers are always a little bit smaller than your typical grain headers or your oats. And finally, with sunflowers, you have 5.2 times 840. And we get 4,368. Okay, let's review this. The worst per hectare. The worst per hectare is corn, and the best is actually canola. However, if you look at canola, it takes 9 months to grow, where soybeans take 6. Now we're gonna take, what's it called? Now we're gonna do the last piece of data. Now it's called 4,628, which is that. And you divide that by 10. $462. Rounded down. 45.88 divided by 9. 509.
I got my tab.
Okay. So now you divide the price per hectare. You divide your price per hectare across the amount of months it takes to grow. So 5,272 divided by 9. That's 585. Rounded down.
Down, 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 up, down, day, down, down, down.
4656 divided by 4. Exactly 1.64, 1,164. 5,100.
I'm a speak in quotes facts.
Wow, that's actually a lot. Sorghum has a better monthly value than like oat. Sorghum really has a better value than wheat and barley combined. Sorghum's actually pretty good. Soybean. This might be scary. This guy's scary. 4,630. Divide this by 6.
Don't lay down, down, up, down, down, 0860, down, 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 up, down, 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 23555, up, down, down, belly, down, down, free.
Oh shoot. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'll take 43.68 divided by 7. 624. Guys, we might have came across a little bit of shocking data. Sorghum might be better. Sorghum might be a better moneymaker than soybeans. No, wait, hold on. Wait, I might have just made a breakthrough right here. Right here.
2000/5 asterisk 10 plus 5 equals 1 la 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 xd la 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 help I'm W.
Technically, sorghum is actually better than soybeans. However, here's a problem. You have to plow. This thing can't plant soybeans, so I'm probably gonna keep two. Actually, let's do something better. Maximum price. Soybeans maximum price is 2,313. Sorghum's is 984.
Soybeans, haha.
Worship the soybeans, damn it. Okay. Soybeans produce 4,500 per unit per heck. And sorghum produces 8,200 per heck. So we do 4.5 times 2,313. And at the best price, we're gonna get $1,408. And for sorghum, okay, never mind. Soybeans are better. Here's why. What's it called? This is sorghum, right? Imagine this hand is sorghum, and this hand is soybeans. Okay. This is the max price. As they go up, sorghum. That's what it's called. This is sorghum. This is soybeans. As the prices of the two go up, sorghum stops, but the price of soybeans starts to go up. So this is soybeans, this is sorghum, right? So it stops, and then it goes up. So this, for the best, what's called, for a heck acre, $10,000 of soybeans, or $8,000 of sorghum. So soybean is the better choice of the two. I'm literally paying bro to sit around doing nothing, bro. Oh my god. That's unholy. This guy's setup though. Look, that is a setup. What a lad. I don't know if they're round monitors, but if they're round monitors, this dude is set. Oh my god.
I don't think this is rap.
Hey, dude, how about stop skipping the freaking sections right here? This is money right here, man. No. I didn't calculate one last thing. Soybeans times... Sorghum is better than soybeans. Sorghum is better than soybeans. However, I'm gonna not switch to sorghum right now. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I was watching a video. This guy wrapped up a truck in this game and it went flying. Such a big field with such big possibilities. Cannot wait to see how many soybeans we get from this harvest. We're gonna get a hell of a lot of soybeans. God, there's this one scene from the JonTron show where dude literally starts swallowing a bunch of pills, gets drunk on vodka, and passes out. If you don't know who JonTron is, he's the guy that said that invented the "stop" meme. He was viewing this video. It was like, "Oh, do you grow hair in weird places? Stop!" And he, none of my back. Stop. Yeah, that video though. This is actually where the meme comes from. This is the original meme.
I mean, like, growing hair.
I don't like where this is going.
Hair, you know, like, where you don't expect to see it.
That's the original meme.
How are you? No, I just thought...
It's his face. He goes. Let's go. God. Where is it? He literally gets drunk and passes out.
Can't find any help outside. Maybe I'll find some help inside. Get out of our home.
Oh my God, this video though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose that's right. I think anything from that would be deviating from the norm. I really want to become a woman each anyways. Too much hard work. I have to watch people running out of the way after the rest of the
He just freaking passes out. Oh my God. Bro literally just dies. Oh my God. The best country song in this game. Can we please pretend like I harvest just pretend like we already harvested that area, or we didn't harvest it. It's there, alright? I didn't make a mistake. Oh my god! So many beans! Soybeans grow in this like pod. You can actually see them in the bottom right. They grow in usually pairs of 3, although rarely they can come in pods of 5 or 4, even up to 5. I have found 4 bean pods for soybeans in real life. Yeah, that's all. Soybeans, the exterior are pretty soft, but if you push down, like if you pinch like this on a soybean, on the spine of it, like where it creases up, then they should pop out with relative ease. Large majority of soybeans are sold to China from the United States, as it's involved in many of their diets. No, it's not stereotypical, that's actually a fact. Chinese diet actually consists a lot of soy products, so we ship them over there. I think China is like the #1 purchaser or #1 import, I've had English, of soybeans. By a very large margin, if I'm not wrong, too. Oh, about to say, China, 61% of the world imports 5 billion. 53 billion, okay? Second place is Argentina with 2 billion. Every year, China imports $53 billion worth of soybean. That is a lot of beans. If we're gonna go from Farming Simulator, that's like harvesting this field approximately 212,000 times. 1,000 times. That's how many soybeans. I mean, this is the game. It doesn't portray life, of course, but if you were to farm that amount of dollars in Farming Simulator, you'd have to harvest all this just mega field 200,000 times. Unfathomable. I wonder why my Farming Simulator series is becoming so popular. That metal banging in the back right there like that adds so much to the game. Yeah, China imports. So 61% of the world, yeah, what's called? It imports 61% of all the soybeans produced in the world. Why is there like one less soybean? Now, let's just hope to God I can pull that. Come on, baby. You can do it. Not bad. Might go slower when it's heavier, but still, it's really good. Stupid sign. You know what I realized a few days ago? I can probably abuse I can exploit belts in order to actually, let's say if I have a giant auger wagon like this, like over here, here's auger wagon, right? I can dump it onto a belt that dumps it into the station. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Guys, we might be a little bit dumb here. Wait a second. Ah, shit. I bought the wrong thing. Oh, that's embarrassing. What's on the used market today? Shit's better. Oh. So get that. Mm-hmm. Oops. I love Chrome. These guys are good for grass. Okay, yeah. Well, I can just hold 4 of the things that this machine's harvests in this trailer. I think I might try to buy a Ideal 10. Man, imagine if I can just... I can buy this probably within the first harvest. If I can't, definitely 100% in the second. Yeah, or I might just save enough so I start like building a lot of structures in my compound. Goodness gracious. Might as well. Let's see if that's Bye-bye. This thing just takes down soybeans like nothing. It takes a little bit though. You can probably go for at least this row and I'll stop him and get him some more fertilizer. That deer though. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, first of all, I'm laughing because I'm watching a funny compilation. And this guy responds to my comment, quote, I want to go to the right hand corner and turn Susan's face into part of the wall. And then this guy, I said to this guy, I feel so bad for this guy. He says, my entire channel was demonetized and this because of this new change. And it's called, there's two chains. And it's such a damn chain. I said, I'm so sorry, my dude. This is your job. You have bills to pay and mouths to feed. You make money. YouTube helps with that. Shame on them. Honestly, look at that. YouTube. I feel like YouTubers don't get a whole lot of appreciation when like people don't know the gravity of the situation. For people that don't, do YouTube and make money off it, and don't make money off it. Okay, imagine your boss goes in and says that 90% of your money you're making is going to be reduced. Like, your salary is about to get reduced by 90%. That is what it's like on YouTube. and on what's it called, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't do jack shit. YouTube pays attention to you, like, hell, let's go, like somebody that's deaf literally pays. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, crap. Be right back. Let's go. Literal white girls be like, look at all my money! About to blow out my money! I'm so rich, guys! Their entire rolls of pennies. Oh my god, there's so many of these. I just bought 700. What? Oh, that's bull. My mom just said they had $7 of pennies. That's bull crap. There's like, oh, there's 50 cents. God, this doesn't feel like $7. I thought these were $100 rolls. I forgot how long it would be if you actually had. That's a lot of pennies. Oh shit! Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what? Maybe we should not be handling pennies on a glass table. Just gonna put those right here. There are so many pennies. I have 700 pennies to sort through. I literally just took all the bank's pennies. We took all of the bank's pennies. Oh, my babies. That was effortless. Hey. Kind of struggling to get pennies over here. Where do you get pennies the best? Where you get money? Where you get money? The bank. Hippity hoppity, I have 700 coins on my property. There's got to be at least 1 to 5 wheat pennies within this entire stash of pennies. Oh God. Yes. Still, oh, no, 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 don't show it on stream. Oh shit, that actually could have effed me over. I was just about to show it on screen. I was about to show that I had a $50 gift card for my Christmas bonus. Yeah, that's how to instantly lose your Christmas bonus right there. There are so many pennies. They're so pretty. So I have 700, and these are 50-cent rolls. So I got 14 rolls of pennies. $10 rolls of pennies. How many wheat pennies can you get if you get or purchase 50? Oh, there's a slightly corroded 9. Actually, in my opinion, it actually helps the bank because they don't want as many pennies as they do others. So I just actually did a really good favor for them. Now they don't have to. I'll probably have to turn them back. You know how my mom explained. They didn't. Oh, that's a fail. You can't see it on stream. You can barely see. This is a Canadian cent. They literally gave me a Canadian cent. I think. Bro gave me a Canadian cent, bruh. And also, I think the bank gave me some rolls, so I might be kind enough to actually send them right back in rolls. Oh yeah, I do. You know, I might as well be nice to the bank. They gave me these. I might as well give them right back. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have enough to send them back. However, here's the problem. Here's the big problem in my plan. When I send these pennies back, they're gonna have those pennies again. Meaning that if I asked for the more pennies from the bank, they'd probably give me the same frickin' pennies. Probably be best to do this on like a monthly scale. I don't see any wheat cents at the end of these rolls, which is, hey, that's judging the book by the cover. You won't really know if there is some. There's 80. Yeah, they literally packaged the Canadian cent up with this. They gave me Canadian cent, which I don't complain. I like Canadian cents. They weasel their little way into our currency all the time. I love JonTron. This meme though.
Did Adora take years of this? She didn't run away from the Horde. She ran away from you.
You're just you're a fucking ass.
Oh my god. I love crack videos, bro. There's Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I'm blinding you with my 2000 lumen flashlight, huh? What are you gonna do about that? Jesus Christ, this thing is bright. Here's the... God, that is such a bright ass light. Only 50 bucks too. It's rechargeable too. The only complaint I have about that flashlight is it's a micro USB charge, so that's stupid. Hmm. Looks like I have contestant, as that bank apparently has people going to it all the time. I'm going to need to extract pennies monthly. I want to find and reserve them. After all, my babies are a little bit lonely. See these 13 wheat pennies? They actually, oh, I have 13. I have a steel 43 cent. If I can get my hands on a 1944 cent, I can pay my car off in one swift move and gain money and possibly get enough money to buy property. At the most extreme end, I could get enough money from that penny, from that coin of 43 cent. Like, if it were perfect, I could buy a property and a house and pay off my car. A big house at that. 7,500 minimum. Stop! Stop! Sorry, I can't. I got it. I'm sorry. Oh, why Dream's face was an awful decision. You know what? I can see that. Here's the thing. One thing that made Dream, quote-unquote, relevant is that the fact people want to see his face, what it looks like. Now that people know what his face looks like, they're not interested. Let's watch some.
Dream's face reveal could fly as the worst mistake made by a content creator.
Bruh, I think, what's it called? Worst face reveal ever? Like, bruh?
But we're going to outline several reasons why, beginning with possibly the most crucial point. It's unsafe fake, but the things keeping him relevant.
Exactly. For example, one of the biggest questions you will probably ever get with with a masked character, persona, even fictional or not, is what do they look like behind the mask? Like, one of the most famous characters in movie history, of course, Darth Vader. Nobody knew what he looked like behind his mask. everybody was wondering what the hell does he look like behind mask. Even the show I watched, Shadow Weaver was a person who you never saw their face. You can only see the top of their face. You couldn't see the bottom part of their face. And you're wondering, what does it look like? Just creep away slowly. Just creep away slowly. That dude is like staring me down. Do you see? You creepy! you creepy goofy Oh my god. He's literally staring me down as I run. That is creepy. This game's a horror game. Convince me otherwise. This game is literally a horror game. Prove it. Prove me wrong. Please. What is that goofy
For example, let's go here at Mr. Beast's 65 million view 2020 rewind, and simply because he hadn't shown his face yet, it accompanied hundreds of commentary type videos in clickbaiting what Dream apparently looked like. Dream did a face reveal of 2.6 million views. Did Dream just face reveal 19 million views? Dream's face reveal 21 million views, all of which providing insane amounts of traffic to Dream with absolutely no effort required on his end. There was then the monthly Twitter get-together where everyone focused on while trying to figure out who he was. It's less than hashtag Dream Out. We discussed that leading in some cute tweet. He looked like this night about yes, the reason his brother has a body double for merch pigs, which accompanied the post by Dream himself, when he was able to capture the public's attention by teasing a hand club out, prompting more traffic to Dream's branded videos. And Dream did explain in this post reveal that he was tired of people going to insane lengths to try and expose what he looked like.
People trying to leak my face, trying to find out what I look like, trying to...
And they're really big. I don't really mind Dream that much. I'm not that much a fan.
Yet perhaps he was simply unaware of just how relevant these incidents were keeping him. Additionally, since almost all growth on YouTube comes from some kind of uncomfortability, Dream should have recognized this feeling as a signpost to let these attempted exposés continue, giving him wave after wave of free relevancy. On top of free relevancy, Dream's anonymity simply gave people a reason to follow his story as a creator. It made the whole thing fun for the audience. As mentioned in this article by PC Gamer, fangirls seem to often perpetuate the mystery with fan art, unapologetic standing videos, and fantasy situations, with Dream's face reveal putting an instant end to all of this. The illusion of him being a supermodel, unusual, or perhaps a god amongst men is gone. He really is just a guy you'd see on the street. Dream also seemed to ignore just how much of the brand itself was based on his hidden image. His song Mask, which has over 30 million views, only exists because he was a faceless creator, while on his merch site almost every piece of clothing still uses the anonymous Dream smiley face. There's something that's charmingly simple, unique, and memorable about the smiley face, which when combined with the classic Dream green, makes for incredibly distinctive branding, as can be observed in the case of his Minecraft skin. However, it now feels as though most of this branding is fairly redundant, as we now know what he looks like, yet at the same time, Dream has made no effort to change his branding to match his real-life image, which would also be a poor strategy as he'd then have to change everything to something completely new. It's almost like the channel is still represented by a green and white smiley face, although when you think about Dream, we instead think about this image, representing some kind of unexplainable inconsistency. For most channels, adding a face can provide the brand with a strong dose of recognizability. However, in the case...
Yeah. But let's say I have 20 million subs. If you saw my face, you would say, hey, that's the Abbott Agency. If you saw C-Day's face, you'd say, hey, that's C-Day. You see Penguin Zero, hey, that's Penguin. And that's why I decided to come out and show my face. That's why I do that. Plus, I want to see my live reaction on, like, my face reaction on, you know, live. That way, if something really funny happens, you know, synthetic reaction.
Face reveals seem to do the opposite, instead weaken what was working. What this revealed, what should be obvious, was that a face reveal was never necessary in the first place. With over 30 million subscribers, Dream built the largest Minecraft channel in YouTube history and never had to show his face once. None of his thumbnails ever used an over-the-top surprised face, yet still achieved sometimes over 100 million views, while the content itself was more entertaining without a face cam in the bottom left-hand corner. Dream's unique strategy was definitely out of the ordinary, however it was still clearly working extremely well. So if the content wasn't broken, then why was Dream trying to fix it? What was his motive for revealing his face? Well, Dream seemed to imply that the plan was to make in real life content with his friends.
A lot of you are probably wondering, why now? Why are you finally revealing your face? My goal was to just start doing things, get out, meet creators, say hi to my friends finally. I will make more IRL content as well, where I'm with me and my friends and we do things, and I'll do Minecraft.
Dude, that's kind of a dick move. Can you imagine that? I don't want to be that person. But man, you had to, like, look, remember, this is after Technoblade died. Does that mean Technoblade possibly never saw Dream's face? I don't want to be that much of a person, but this kind of seems a little rude to me. That kind of sucked to have his face reveal right after one of the best, one of his best friends'
While this was an
face.
excellent plan with a lot of potential upside, his execution on the idea has been far from impressive. It's been a quarter of a year since Dream uploaded this face reveal, yet there hasn't been a single upload since. Dream stated that he was going to move into a content house with George and Sapnap, yet the only two pieces of content that have come out of their group house are a pretty basic Christmas stream, as well as a clip explaining why they hate living in the house together. George and Sapnap seem pretty busy doing the Banter podcast, which I will credit as being a pretty entertaining show. However, Dream isn't even one of the hosts, and has only been featured on the podcast once, which happened 2 months before the face reveal was even up. It seems like the only real upside Dream got from his face reveal was 50 million views on the video itself, another couple million views from other people talking about it, as well as an appearance in the recent Mr. Beast Antarctica video, during which he barely said a word.
I watched Mr. Beast's video about Antarctica, and I noticed that Dream was in it, and he was extremely boring.
And even then you have to question if this kind of exposure is all that beneficial for Dream. Most personality-based creators with a similar following to Dream have gradually exposed their faces to the world over a number of years, and have built up a tolerance for what that kind of experience is really like. Additionally, these others have also got a feel for how to act on camera, which is a skill set in and of itself. In Anthony Padilla's I Spent a Day with Dream video, Dream explained that he's made skill or edge over other YouTubers, related back to his Minecraft skill.
I feel like I didn't blow up because I have this like amazing personality. I think I blew up because of my ideas, the quality of the idea and the execution of the idea versus the quality of like the personality.
And just because Dream knows how to play Minecraft in a unique way doesn't necessarily mean he'll be an entertaining on-screen personality. Then there's the question of what happens to a person's self-image and outlook on life when they go from completely anonymous to having their face known by 50 million people within the space of a month. Sure, Dream likely had a rough idea about what this kind of exposure was going to be like, given he already had 30 million followers and had been through drama in the past, but generally those were attacks on Dream the persona as opposed to Dream the person. Remember when SoFlo Antonio rebranded to just SoFlo, stating that the only reason he did it was because it's much harder to attack a brand than a person? Well, Dream kind of did the opposite to this in exchange for, as mentioned previously, very little upside. Dream now has to deal with attacks that simply didn't exist beforehand, which began as soon as his face reveal went live. For example, He's Ugly began to trend on Twitter instantly, and while this had little to do with the channel and can certainly be dismissed as untrue, it still likely had some kind of hit to his ego, and possibly even his desire to add his face had to deal with a wave of Twitter allegations, which began only one day after his face reveal.
Yeah, grouping allegations, I remember this.
By stating, in these DMs there are no inappropriate comments whatsoever. It was just friendly conversation. In these screenshots, them being 18 years old is mentioned in their bio, and I also also very clearly ask them for their age. I did not act inappropriately with this person, and any attempt to equate these messages to grooming is not only disgusting but is insulting to victims who actually experience grooming and still have trauma as a result. The drama ended with the two claiming that they plan on taking legal action against each other. However, this wasn't the end of Dream's unfavorable situations, as he then gets some of his Snapchats leaked.
This dude got his Snapchat absolutely exposed with all those thirst traps and well, let's just say it's absolutely embarrassing to say that
Oh,
it's
God.
the most socially awkward vibes I've ever seen from any content creator. Like, this guy, I'm convinced, has no social interaction besides talking to George and Tommy in it on Discord.
The point we're trying to make here is that his face reveal has given unprecedented access to his personal life. Every attack on him now holds significantly more weight and could potentially reduce his motivation to be a YouTuber altogether. Dream's other problem was that his face reveal was uploaded at the worst time imaginable. Major changes to a channel are always best executed when things are on the up and up, because if you change things during a slump in your channel, it looks like you're acting out of desperation, and it certainly felt like this in the case of Dream. This channel had fallen from gaining 100 million views per month to around 20 million views per month, and to randomly upload a face reveal after having your lowest monthly viewership in over 2.5 years wasn't exactly the best look. Dream had also seemingly ended his extremely successful Speedrunner vs Hunter series, and could without a doubt see Minecraft's decline in YouTube popularity. While I could be completely wrong with this, his face reveal felt like it was coming from a position of, I can see my channel dying, so let me upload this for some quick short-term relevancy, which probably isn't going to sit well with the audience over the long term.
Yeah, I can see how that. Well, TikTok tries to ruin an innocent woman's life.
Dude, this is a horrible gaming experience. Live like this. I don't know, why is it?
Bro's never played on an iPad.
January 3rd is a date that had more importance to me than my own birthday, because that was the day Logan Paul said he was going to respond to CoffeeZilla's investigative series.
Oh, yeah, okay, so what happened? So apparently what happened is that CoffeeZilla, which I don't really watch CoffeeZilla, but I do have respect for him, because he's exposed a bunch of BS scams that people have actually done. And apparently there's this play to earn game that Logan Paul made, which, I'm sorry, okay? You might want to cover your ears for this. Play to earn is a scam. It is a fat scam. And there's no way in hell that a play to earn game will what's it called? Like, be fun. If it were like Farming Simulator and you got paid even a bit, maybe, yeah, sure. I guess that would be kind of fun. But like, it's probably like some stupid like gambling game. So yeah, it's mostly a scam. Maybe there are some, but it'll probably give you like what, 2 cents per week or so. Yeah, let's listen to this. 22 minutes.
CryptoZoo was a scam, and told the story of tons of victims who lost money and went over how it got to them and what went on behind the scenes. Logan Paul stated that he would be responding to all the allegations on January 3rd, and he did, in a remarkably baffling way. So January 3rd rolled around, it was this very sad, wet part of the response.
Man, January 3rd, not only did Logan Paul did this BS, he, what's it called, tornado outbreak happens. That's just kind of, that's just kind of a shit show in and of itself. Yeah, I'm sorry.
He released a 7-minute video where he addressed none of the actual claims that had evidence backing them and avoided all of the actual hard-hitting facts that CoffeeZilla was providing.
But then some stupid fangirls are gonna be like, he's so hot! He's so hot! No, he's not. He's not. He's not attractive. He's not pretty. He's not cute.
At the very beginning that CoffeeZilla's been getting information wrong because he's turned into a gossip channel without ever showing any of the things he's gotten wrong recently, and then saying that he tried to work in law enforcement and was turned away for being not truthful and his work often being speculative. of which he provides no sources to where he got that, so I imagine he reached into his colon and pulled it out like a little dingleberry. So, his video wasn't the best when it came to proving his innocence. So he then released a podcast episode yesterday going over it deeper. However, it's not deep at all. This shit is shallower than a micro penis. It doesn't go anywhere. It's still the very surface level shit where he doesn't actually talk about any of the evidence-backed claims that Constantine makes against him, his team, and his project. It's an hour and 20 minutes of them trying to play the victim here, and it's so shameless at one point that he even begins reading a letter that he supposedly received from a fan that made him tear up, talking about how great of a person Logan is and how he has such a kind heart, and Logan tears up on the podcast again. None of this has anything to do with the CoffeeZilla investigation or cryptos do. So it just seems like he's farming sympathy points for some reason. It's just not good at all. This is actually significantly worse than a 7-minute response video. Now, he does reinforce that he will be suing CoffeeZilla for defamation for his investigative series on CryptoZoo, which leads me to believe that Logan Paul is truly surrounded by absolute fucking troglodytes. There is nobody...
How dare you expose me for my scam? How dare you expose me for stealing from others? I'm gonna sue you for, like, slander. Yeah, haha, you got caught with your pants down and your hand in the cookie jar. Now pay up, buddy. Like, you got busted. In 4K, 240,000 billion, gazillion, cadillion, like, frames per second. No, you got caught in 69K, bro. Like, just admit it. You basically got, like, freaking destroyed.
Circle that gives some good advice. A defamation case is extremely hard to win in even the best of circumstances. But you have a shady crypto company that a ton of people lost a ton of money on, and you're suing a guy who investigated for a year and provided nothing but an unbiased, objective looks at the facts. No matter how you want to spin it, it is objective as it gets. Logan Paul seems to believe that CoffeeZilla highlighted him as a malicious, evil supervillain, which are his words, not mine. But in the actual investigation videos, you can see CoffeeZilla multiple times mentions that he can't pin the blame on any one person, and in fact focuses more highly on the other two people, Jake the Crypto King and Eddie Ibanez, than... I
think, honestly, it's more of the crypto company's fault, because, yeah, Logan Paul, it's kind of his fault because he endorsed it. However, I do 100% see where it's the fault of the crypto company. They consensually scam people. They knew they were going to scam people. That's like pitting the blame on the guy that's called. That's like having a guy, like two people, and person A murders somebody, and person B helps murder. The most blame goes to the person A because he murdered somebody. However, person B should still be blamed. The crypto company is at fault. However, Logan Paul consensually promoted this scam. He promoted it. If you promote something, you need to make sure that it is, like, not bad. Because I saw this one channel, and they actually promoted a scam on accident, and they apologized, like, happily, and they took the video down. And I think that was a really good response. But Logan Paul and the IShowSpeed, them two woefully, if I use that word right, they promote the scam. If you're gonna promote something, do some damn research into it.
So, to win a defamation case, you not only have to prove that the information is incorrect, you have to prove that it was knowingly incorrect by the person who put it out there publicly. You have to prove there was malicious intent. You would have to somehow prove that CoffeeZilla knew all of this information was wrong, published it anyway for the sole purpose of hurting your image. And that's a very difficult thing to prove, because you can make tons of arguments that CoffeeZilla, even if things are wrong, which so far Logan Paul's proven nothing wrong, aside from one of the victims and the testimonials being shady, aside from that he's proven nothing, he would then have such a solid defense regardless, because he investigated and just provided, like, facts of information he gathered from Logan Paul's own team. So he would have a pretty strong case of, this isn't defamation, I was doing a public service by bringing all of this information to light. Like, it's it's an unwinnable case for defamation, and I have to imagine Logan Paul knows that and just wants to bully CoffeeZilla legally and cost him a lot of money to hurt him, which is fucked up. That is malicious and supervillain-like, Logan. Of course, I'm no lawyer, but I am at least somewhat familiar with how defamation cases usually go, because when someone's feelings get hurt, they always try and sue for defamation for some reason. It's pretty cringe. Now, another thing that I want to mention before showing the podcast moments is Logan Paul is so delusional that he actually is using the defense of him hiring criminals makes him innocent. So in his response video...
So you're saying that that's saying that I'm innocent if I hire a hitman to go kill somebody. Yeah. If I hired a man to go kill somebody for me, does that make me innocent? Nope. Just like hiring somebody to scam for you doesn't make you innocent. You participate in the task that hurt people financially and emotionally. Your fault, idiot. You dumb. That's like saying, oh, I didn't hurt him. I just tripped him and he fell, and the force of him hitting the pavement hurt his face, not me. No, you did it. Just admit it, dude. Shut up. You did it. Now just admit it, because you're capping right now.
Showcases his criminal history, as if that makes Logan Paul look better or innocent. Logan, you hired 3 criminals to run this review. That makes you look much, much worse and much more guilty. Oh, no, guys. It's not me that was bad. I hired 3 criminals. I brought together the Suicide Squad here.
Also, that's actually a bitch move, too. You're just trying
It's not my fault.
to, like,
Why are you getting mad at me? I just hired the criminals.
just trying to avoid everything.
You're responsible for the team you put together. You were liable for 2 of them stealing $7.7 million from the project here. That is your fault. I don't know why you keep falling back on, no, it's just that those criminals that did it, not me. Like, it's such a fucking stupid defense. I already did get kind of the spoilers that he really just repeats what he said in this video, which is nothing. Even in this hour and 20 long podcast, he doesn't actually debunk any of CoffeeZilla's claims.
Always trying to get attention, and now he doesn't give a fuck about us, so he's not going to speak out about it until this other dude's going to speak out, and now this is going to talk now.
Great question.
What was the question? It was just like spitting a fact. Now I know these are just like his leads and it's all wrong, but it wasn't even a question. He's just like he's just like right. He, like, the only thing he failed to mention there is that it was a scam. But everything else, yeah, I mean, he's like, right. It's not like you were going to talk about CryptoZoo the next day or something. If CoffeeZilla never made the video telling the victim's story, this would have stayed just buried, fading into obscurity.
Here's some receipts. Again, just for this. His name's Steven. The first time he reached out to me was on Christmas Eve.
Great job for naming, just doxing the poor kid.
Logan, big guy. Coffee already posted the receipts. He reached out to you directly on Instagram, which was your only means of communication, by the way, since you blocked him, over a year ago. When that was a dead end, he reached out to your manager multiple times asking to talk directly to you. Jeff left him on red. It wasn't until every other avenue was burned that he called your manager, Jeff. Those receipts were already posted. But you are right, he did reach out again on December 24th to your email, again, after exhausting everything else again because you have him blocked.
He caught a lot of traction, like 500,000 subscribers, and I'm sure he got a decent amount of money from his Patreon. But I am not interested in feeding into that anymore, so we'll be answering the questions that hopefully he was going to ask me and that you're going to ask me today on this podcast.
But this is so transparently weak. Your offer was for him to fly out to your studio to do it, so couldn't the same argument be made for you? Like, that's not a strong point that you, for some reason, harp on so heavily. His offer was to just do a general video call. In fact, CoffeeZilla doesn't even do those interviews, video calls on his main channel. He does it on a secondary platform. So it wouldn't even be milking views or anything out of it. It's literally just getting the truth.
Hey Steven, just wanted to put my response to your scam allegations on your radar. Even though you broke laws, wrongfully accused me of scamming my fans, and still looked to host you on Impulsive. Again,
hardly substantiated your evidence. I'm going to give him leeway on the breaking laws because even I didn't realize Texas was a one-party consent law when it came to recording conversations on the phone. So he didn't break laws, so that's blatantly wrong, but I'm going to give him leeway because I also didn't realize that that was legal in Texas. But this, fucking yikes. In fact, dangerously misleading falsehoods. What, talking to your team of criminals, like, directly? What do you mean?
If someone scams a person or an organization, they deceive them in order to get something valuable for them, especially money. That is the definition of scam. So, my first question, and this question was answered in this series, it was a 5-second clip that was a part of a probably hour-long documentary, filmmaking, was how much money did you make off of the sale of the coin?
Oh, no.
Oh shit. Here's where it goes ape shit.
I would have expected. Just because Logan didn't make the money doesn't mean it wasn't a scam. You know who did make money in 7.7 million's worth? 2 of the other criminals he hired to ride with him, Mike. Yes, it is a scam, even though Logan didn't make the money off of it. Holy shit. I am going to assume that this had to have been recorded a week ago or longer. There's no way he recorded this and released it 10 day after his response video and the reception and all of the points made about it. I refuse to believe he is that blissfully ignorant of what's going on. This has to be. This is wild. This is just. He said, the setup he's doing here is Coffee refused to come into Pulsar, so instead I'm going to have my sidekick here make up easy softball questions that we think Carpazzo may have asked if he was alive. Logan tackles those easy ones. For instance, what is a scam? Well, by the definition of a scam, Logan, did you make money off of this? And I already know the answer. Well, no, Mike. In fact, Carpazzo even corroborated this. I never sold the coin. That doesn't mean it's not a scam. It's not a misconception because he didn't sell it.
That part is also made no money.
Never claimed you did. You said you did. You said you did. Also said you did. Except for Jake and the other. Except by those two. Everything on this sound, like, doesn't mean it's not a scam, bro. Talk about the leaked group text about how this was supposed to stimulate another lucrative project to exploit your fans for money as quickly as possible off as minimal effort as possible. And then talk about all of the meeting memos about market manipulation and what's acceptable and not to sell at any given day for the percentage effect of the overall tokenomics. Market manipulation stuff in the actual group chats, man. That's what I'd like to hear.
That seems just like a kill shot.
17 seconds for Drain.
If your brain is very smooth, well, everyone may have lost money. The entire goal may have been to just exploit us for money, but Logan didn't sell. So I guess we weren't scammed. I can see how your mind worked in that way, Mike.
I've been over
so frustrated he doesn't do anything about it.
Well, he made no money on the project, which I think kills the scam narrative. There is more explaining.
That's right. Let's say I'm running a scam and I don't make money off it. That doesn't mean I'm guilty. So it means I'm not guilty. Definitely. Sure. Definitely. Yeah, you're capping, bro. Shut up.
I say it's something that I'm doing. It doesn't work.
K-pop is more relevant than Logan Paul. K-pop ain't relevant at all.
The fuck are you talking about? It was stock images. It has nothing. Even if the art was bad, if it was clear it was actually custom art from artists, then the critique would just be, yeah, the art's kind of lame. The critique is the handmade art claim is wrong, as in you're using stock images. What is he talking about? His claims were literally handmade art, and he talked about how many artists he had on the team. But it was revealed that it was mainly stock photos. Now the hybridization of the art with a panda with a long elephant nose, maybe you had someone drum that up in 5 minutes in Photoshop, I guess. But like, even that's a stretch. Top discussion he has that's insightful at all. I know that he says that Conzo is milking victims of his scam, which is a wild thing to say. Just get over it, you lost money, stop milking it. That is one. Where is that actually? I'll pull that up in case you haven't seen that. Where in this podcast is it?
What the dumbass?
All this road, this were the spot one day, and I saw the pain. Essentially, like I said, this is not.
That's cool.
So I saw this pain on the face, and it's like emptiness in the fucking eyes. Oh, this was good.
So that wasn't the main part. That was embarrassing. Jesus Christ. When we were in Qatar, in that spa, surrounded by topless women, drinking expensive champagne, I looked over, you checked your phone, CoffeeZilla made a video with your name in it. You knew it was about CryptoZoo, and I saw, through the windows of your soul, I saw your heart broke. So I did what any good friend would do. I put your whole sack into my mouth, and I didn't want to. Put it in my mouth, it was nice and warm, and I knew it would comfort you in this time of need. And I'm not trying to make a scene like a victim, but
There it is.
Did you watch the video? I have to wonder. I actually thought he did a really great job of talking about the other ones as being the really malicious, evil supervillains, and you being the bumbling buffoon. You played the comic. I have to wonder if he even watched it. Coffee focused very heavily on Crypto King and Eddie. You were just the dummy, like the actual dummy.
You could have stayed out of it.
Told the story.
It was as objective as could be.
Vilifying me. Regardless, we're still making this right.
He's not even attractive.
But in my
He looks like he's like 50, 40 years old, dude. Not saying 40-year-old people aren't attractive, but dude, what did he do to go from like age 20 to? He looks like he's 40.
I love that. I'll take any picture you want.
You love your fans so much, give them their money back. Easy. Your fans mean so much to you. Wow, you do so much, you take a picture when they ask, holy fuck, hey, give them their money back. Prove it. Give them their money back. But, like, let's say it is 5 or 6 mil. Logan Paul, with Prime alone, makes that in like a week. People are fighting each other in the UK for Prime. You can absolutely afford just to get that back. Be like, you know what, guys, I really do like care about you. I'm not just, this isn't just lip service. This wasn't supposed to be a scam. Things got out of control. You lost money. Real people were hurt. And I can't live with that anymore. I'm giving you your initial investments back. And since it's on the blockchain, you have the ledger. You can easily see who invested what, so you don't get scammed by people pretending to be investors. And you can easily just give them it back and make it whole. But you won't. You could afford to, though. 100% you can afford to. No, but sharp. Jesus, fans. That's a good point. A picture's worth more than the millions of dollars that they've lost. Babe. I know I lost money with Dink Doink from Logan Paul last time. Well, I did it again with crypto, but I got this dope-ass picture. Like, look at how happy we look. What do you mean?
Bullshit.
Like, this is a bad point. Each. No, that's true about training, but if you're good at something, don't. It's the game that happens. He should be making a big problem. I don't see how that's a good deal. What's the criticism there? No, he did these investigations and he makes money. He can't be trusted. Do you not believe there's victims?
Jew mofo.
That's what I would do if I were him. I'd milk the shit out of this. And
There it is.
He's good. He's very good.
They're called victims, Logan.
Part 6 is the more he says, and the more he continues to spread this misinformation that this was any sort of con or scam, the more I have.
I do. The disconnect in his brain is wild because he puts it on this lens like the guy, Coffeezilla, is just someone that doesn't like him, as opposed to a guy who investigated this fully. So he truly believes that everyone that he showcases in every story he tells is to be like a main actor. He can't.
Jew mofo. We're gonna fill this baby up completely. This is one harvest. Highest price. That wasn't even a 100% full harvest. That wasn't even the highest price. And I got 300? Damn. I'm gonna take a break. Bye.